Okay, we are live. I forgot to mute myself. Okay, because I also have the stream up in another browser. So, how is everyone today? Happy Thursday. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, no, I know you said no sound. No, I had muted it so I could mute my I had it up in another browser and not in StreamYard. So I wanted to make sure I muted myself. Hey booze, hey booze, hey booze. Let's see who's here. Empress Kia, hello my darling. Brittany, hello my darling. Kevin, Miss Asha, Starry Eyed, Journey with Corinne. What's up, y'all? Yeah. Yesterday morning, I know this was scheduled for yesterday morning because yesterday was the first. But when I woke up and I saw one, Mr. Hoodoo was still here. And I really don't like to read like this when he's here because he is a distraction. I find myself, you know, wanting to poke at him and play with him when he's here. So he's a distraction. And number two, I forgot about it. Number three, I did see Nyla's private stream yesterday and I had to jump in on it. So my apologies for this being a day late, but it's okay because we are here now. We are here now. I hope November has been good for you all so far. Yes, Kevin, happy Jupiter Day. Hello, Tim Lee. Ice, hey. Yeah, happy Thursday. Happy Jupiter Day. I was born on a Thursday, and coincidentally, throughout my life, I have had wonderful natural luck. Okay, so it just is what it is. It just is what it is. And I'm happy about that. So let's um let's get started with just some general messages or whatnot. And if you all want me to read on your personal questions, we can do that. I'm gonna try to wrap everything up in like an hour and a half. We'll see because I still have some other things I need to do today. But yeah, so let's get started. Oh, it was so funny because I was looking for my other tarot deck and I can't find it. The other tarot deck is a pip deck and I can't find it, but I know I brought it here to California from Atlanta because I used it not too long ago. And I swear I saw it, but I haven't seen it. But I do have this deck that I bought last year. This is the Totem Tarot deck. It's supposed to be very powerful. um, and I've kind of not been avoiding working with this deck, but yeah, it's very interesting, right? It's very interesting. So I don't know if I'm going to pull from it today or not. Like I said, this is it's a pip deck. And there isn't much marking or variation to it. I mean, it's literally, this is supposed to be an interpretive, intuitive deck, not necessarily what's going on with the pictures, right? So, if you don't know what this is, then you won't be able to really read. If you don't know your cards, you won't really be able to read from this. You know, so I might read with it today, but we'll see how I feel. But I do love the mysticism and everything. Ooh, not the Lady of Crystals being a succubus. See what I'm saying? Master of Moons, Poseidon, right? So if you don't know what you're looking at, if you don't know the cards, then maybe, maybe a little too much. So we'll see how I feel, but I feel like that other pip deck, the minimalist tarot deck, I feel like it disappeared because I'm supposed to start working with this one. So we'll see. We'll see. Because I was gonna read with it the other day, but I didn't. So well, let's pick up on some messages and whatnot for November. Happy birthday. That's right. You did tell me your birthday is this weekend. Starry eyed. Yep. You sure did tell me. So let's get into some messages. Let's see if there's anything important that needs to be known for November, because, you know, we're in fall here in the Northern Hemisphere, right? And winter will be here next month, right? So, you know, let's see. Let's see. What kind of messages are here? And let me move this down. I'm going to sit this back some so you all can see. And then I've had this Divination of the Ancients Oracle deck for probably since 2019, and I've never really used it. So I was just like, well, I was going to sell it. And then I was like, no, don't sell it. So I'm going to, you know, kind of pull some of these too and place these here. Because I have this deck, and if I'm not going to get rid of it, then I should use it. So, okay. So let's see. Let's see what type of messages we have for November. Okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. And I don't know who this message is for, if this is just general or not. I feel like someone hasn't been sleeping well, but the reason that you haven't been sleeping is because your people are talking to you. Your spirits are talking to you, your spirit guides are talking to you. They're, you know, you've asked for some help, you've asked for some direction. Your spirit guides, they're talking to you in your sleep. Now, you may be perceiving this as nightmares, but it's not nightmares. These are your people talking to you, but you are failing to recognize that they are talking to you, right? I would definitely suggest that you try contacting them in the day and asking them to speak with you in a way that you can understand, because you're misinterpreting your dreams as nightmares, as someone is out to get you, but that's only because you don't recognize the spiritual energy of your ancestors, of your spirit guides, of spirits that have been sent to help you, right? Um Another thing that I'm getting from this is, please stop calling or being afraid of your people on the other side, your spirits on the other side, because they really are here to help you. And it's not your fault, because society overall has said that these things are bad, these things are dangerous, that, you know, anything that's not here in the physical is something to run away from, and that's not the case, right? But if you have prayed, if you have asked for some help, even if it's been, you know, like a situation where sometimes you just sit down and you're so frustrated, you was just like, please help me. God, please help me. Someone, please help me. You know, when you're frustrated at things, this is the help. They're trying to communicate with you. This is the help that has been sent to you because you asked. But the thing about it is, you know, and it's not that they're mad at you, it's really just because, you know, society has said that all of this is bad woo woo when it's not. So make sure that you recognize that these dreams that you have been having, these are your people, your spirit court, your spirit guides, your ancestors reaching out to you, trying to contact you, and trying to speak to you to help you solve whatever that issue was, right? And again, my advice would be for you to ask them, thank them for, reaching out to you, but make sure that you tell them, ask them to speak to you in a way, one, that doesn't frighten you, and two, in a way that you can understand the messages and the help that they're trying to give you so that you can properly implement it and receive it. Okay. Um, so if this has been you with these dreams, this is what it is. And now that you understand what's going on, go forth and talk to your people. Okay. Go forth and talk to your people. Let me see what's going on in the chat. She said that deck you put aside is nice. Yeah, it's the totem deck. And I bought this deck? It had to have been last year. I've had this deck for probably almost a year and I haven't used it yet. Um, but I definitely will be, because it has a lot of gods and goddesses within the deck. There will be imparting gods, goddesses, and spiritual beings in the deck that will be imparting their wisdom when you use the deck. So I'll probably start using that deck. But yeah, so he said, nope, not for me after all. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like a lot of people have been um being contacted in their dreams lately and not really seeing what's going on, because the veil is thin right now, right? Because here in the northern hemisphere, the world is, kind of slowing down. The harvest is here, winter is coming, right? Yeah, yeah. Starry Eyes says, oh, and I thought it was just a bad dream. I woke up uneasy because they like to show up in them. Yeah. Because, and a lot of times when spirits are showing up in your dreams, it's because your mind is open when you are sleeping, right? So it's easy for spirits and for people to contact you in your dreams because you are sleeping, because your mind is open. Your mind is open when you're awake, right? You notice everything, the lights, the traffic, what's going on with work. Our brains, we're so active. But when you sleep, your body is at rest, right? Doing what it's supposed to do, heal and repair you. And then your mind is literally, the front door is open in your mind when you are sleeping. So this is why a lot of times, spirits will come in dreams, ancestors will show themselves in dreams. Some people will even recognize being spiritually attacked by other people in the dreams, because when you're sleeping, part of that is part of the spiritual world, right? So yeah. Yeah, so that's why. That's why. But yeah, your people just reaching out to you. They're reaching out to you. You have asked for help. They heard your call and they are here for it. So yeah, let's see. What's the next message to be imparted this lovely November? Let me hide that. Yeah, Brittany says she's been waking up abruptly lately. Yeah, and if you're not used to that or used to spirit contact in your dream, it can be weird at first. Absolutely, it can be weird at first. But I've had a bunch of people come to me in my dreams. Spirits, my ancestors. I know when past ex-boyfriends are thinking about me because they try and come up in my dream. Um, trying to be sexy and have sex with me in my dream. Like I could tell all of that. Because you're just awake. Your mind is awake and open when you're sleeping. So it receives a lot. Hello, my darling Lilith. That's my partner in drill right there. And I love Lilith because she's so intelligent. She is so intelligent. She's witty. I love Lil. I'm here for the intellectuals. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. And again, I don't know who this is for. And thank you for being here, Lilith, because I know you don't really do the woo woo. So I appreciate you being here in the chat with me and the rest of the fam this morning. So I appreciate you, Lilith. Okay, yeah, so this message, and I don't know how to explain this or impart this. Okay, so whoever it was that was dealing with a relationship, a romantic relationship, and that relationship, there may be some things going on in a relationship. You're not knowing what to do. I don't know if this person harmed you. I don't know if they said something to you and they had you effed up. But whatever it is with their relationship, I know you're being torn right now between saying screw it and you're done versus forgiving them and continuing on, right? But what Spirit wants to tell you is that you as a person, as well as you in your relationship, you've come such a long way, how the relationship has grown, how the relationship has prospered, right? It has a good foundation, right? And you've grown as a person too, right? Because, life moves on and because of this relationship. So I know I can't tell you what to do, and Spirit isn't telling you what to do either, but Spirit is just saying, before you make any type of rash decisions, make sure that you go back and really, really think about the relationship. Is the good outweighing the bad? If it is, you can work on things together, right? You can work on things together. You may want to speak to someone who has a long, successful relationship and just, talk to them, right? For guidance, right? Because, a lot of times it's said that the people who hurt us are the people closest to us, right? And many times that can be true. But before you go off the deep end, you know, you may want to think about how you could work on things and to really choose your battles, right? Some things are worth fighting for, some things are not worth fighting for, some things are not worth fighting over, right? You have to determine that. But please, please, please seek out have a conversation with someone you trust, have a conversation with that person that you're in a relationship before you just go off the deep end, you know. I'm getting the message of forgiveness, right? And I know a lot of times the conversation about forgiveness is for heinous crimes. Me personally, I can't do that for something that's heinous. But, really check what it is with regard to this relationship. And I'm getting the forgive. If it's something minor, if you really can work things out, forgive. I'm being pushed the forgiveness aspect of it for you to forgive. And work on working within that forgiveness energy. Definitely get some guidance, definitely talk to someone you trust, and definitely talk to that person, right? I'm really getting the forgive. Okay. So yeah, the forgive is just forgive. Like it's the high level word, phrase, concept that's going on as it pertains to these cards is forgive. So you choose what it is that you want to do with regards to it, but make sure that you are not working from emotion. Don't discard your emotions, but make sure, you just aren't doing any things, just off with their head. Make sure that you really, really talk things through. And if it's something small, maybe find it in yourself to forgive. Okay. So yeah, let's see who all is here. So I saw Lilith. Okay, hey Lala C. Hey Nyla. Hey Clarence. Miss Anonymous. Yeah. Empress Kia says grandma's birthday coming up. She know Granny been talking to her. Yeah. Your peoples be talking. Your peoples be talking. I think it kind of switched from I think my dad has been around since we moved to California. And it's so funny because a couple weeks ago, almost everything I was hearing and seeing was something that my dad did or music that he played. And, it was making me emotional. There were mornings I was waking up, crying because I miss him. But yeah, he was around. I think he kind of subsided now, knowing that, I'm okay out here or whatnot. But yeah, so. Shout out to Nyla. Nyla's listening in. Thank you for being here, darling. Okay, so let me see. Let me hide this comment. Let me pull up some more messages. Yes, thank you, Boo, for being here and supporting. I mean, now you're smart, you're intelligent, you're funny, you're witty. We friends, girl. We're friends. We get the jokes that other people don't get, right? So not the caffeine. Hey, Isis. Oh, Nyla getting her IV therapy. Yeah, I have to find a good IV therapy place out here. I have to find a good IV place out here. So I'm looking for one. I'm new out here, so I don't know these establishments. I don't know who can really be trusted. So I have to find a place. I'm looking. I got to find a place for like a good facial. I have to find all these places. Hey, growing process. Hey, I just hear good afternoon, everyone. I forgot it's afternoon for you all. You love the cards. Oh, my dad is here because he's protective. Oh, my father was protective of me. Okay. I did not have a BS father. My dad was fiercely protective of me. Okay. So and when the panini happened a few years ago, he was so scared for me, because I wasn't in Chicago with them. Everyone was in their own houses and stuff like that. I was in Atlanta, my dad and my other family is in Chicago. He was fiercely like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need anything? You good? Like I said, I had the type of father that, if Mr. Hoodoo passed away, it was fine for me to go back home and be with my father. But like that was my dad. He was highly protective of me, even as, with me and as an adult, because your parents are your parents, right? But my father, oh yeah, highly protective of me. He was highly and fiercely protective over his family. And that was definitely somebody you ain't want no smoke with. Him and my sister, you ain't want the smoke. That side of the family, you don't want the smoke because they're gonna tear everything up. They're gonna tear everything up. You definitely didn't want the smoke. But yeah, my dad, yeah, this move to somewhere else, yeah, I know he was here looking to see what was going on. Yeah, no, my dad, him, yeah. If you wanted to smoke, he'd be glad to give you the smoke. So, okay, let's see what's going on with these. Let's see what messages are here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Wait, let me check my phone. My phone looks like it's doing something. Okay, let me turn this down before someone calls. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, all right. This message here is for smoke. Okay, this is a message about smoke. And it's so funny because we were just talking about my dad and my sister, like they will, even my aunts will hand you the smoke. Yeah, I feel like this is a message about that smoke. Okay. Once again, right? Because everyone else tells you to get ran over. Everyone else tells you to sit there and take it. Everyone else is there and tells you to turn the other cheek. Baby, this smoke right here. These people that have been bothering you, where you have to defend yourself, okay? Spirit sees it. Spirit sees the BS that has been happening, okay? Spirit sees the BS that has been happening, and Spirit is giving you the green light for the smoke, for handing out the deserved smoke, right? And understand that when you give out the smoke, Spirit does not want you to feel bad about it, okay? Because this is justice, right? I keep telling y'all, don't bother people. And I keep telling everyone, if you out here bothering people, they have a physical, human, divine and spiritual right to hand you some smoke if you out starting that BS. Spirit is saying, do what you have to do, okay? Because all these people attacking you, these people saying whatever, it's smoke time, okay? And when they get their smoke, it's going to be what they deserve. This is going to be justice, okay? This is going to be deserved, okay? This is going to be justice. This is going to be smoking. But the problem is, it's going to be, no one's going to be feeling sorry for this person, okay? No one's going to be feeling sorry for them, okay? Spirit has given you the okay. Spirit is on your side with this, right? So don't look at it as, okay, this is a negative. No. This black cat right here is telling you, good luck. We got you. Okay, we got you. So whoever it is, Spirit is just like, go forth and hand them the smoke. Okay, because they have been bothering you. They have been picking at you. This is divine, okay? This is divine. If you choose to give them the smoke, now that's your choice if you want to give them the smoke. But if you do give them the smoke, there is no backlash on you, because you have a right spiritually, humanly, physically to confront BS that is given to you. You have a divine and spiritual right to do so. So Spirit is just like, we got you. We're on your side. Spirit is going to help you deliver the smoke if you so choose to. So, and this is going to be divine and righteous because they started it. It's okay for you to finish it. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but Spirit has seen. Okay. Spirit is seen. Spirit will also not be mocked. So this is why we don't be out here bothering people. Okay. Don't bother nobody. Mind your business. Drink your water. Let me give myself a little sip. Mind your business and drink your water and moisturize. Yeah. So Spirit is not protecting them from whatever wrath you give them. It just is what it is. So, okay, growing process says, question Q, what is the name of the deck? Okay, so my tarot cards, this deck is called Tarot Apocalypses, right? It's a cultured deck, looking across 4 ancient cultures. So that's how this deck is. So this tarot deck is called Tarot Apocalypses, right? These oracle cards are divination of the ancients. That's this oracle deck. The bigger cards are the oracle cards, right? So thanks for that question. And you can buy them online. I bought both of these decks off of Amazon, so very easy to find. Tarot Apocalypses. And Tarot Apocalypses has a beautiful, beautiful, thick guidebook that's explaining, about the cultures, why they chose the cultures, and things like that. So it's a beautiful deck. You know what? I laugh at that too. Yes. Panorama, the Panini, the Panasonic, right. The Paranormal. Yeah, this one is an oracle deck. This is an oracle deck. And then this one is a tarot deck. And then this totem deck is a tarot deck, but I'm not using that one right. But yeah, we come up with all these names for the panorama, the panini, the pickling process, Going through this with my neighbors at the moment. Listen, I had a neighbor like that. And when I tell you I was this close, like this close, I was that close to handling it, because they would do ignorant, they were ignorant as hell. Why are you outside playing basketball and it's 1 a.m. and people are trying to sleep? I have come a long way. I was this close from handing them the smoke. That close. But so they must have sensed it, because they stopped that. I was that close. Yeah, no, they're not supposed to be smoking it. Girl, do what you gotta do. Smoking at your door. Go stay on your own property. She sure called me with that BS an hour ago. The audacity, child. The audacity must be on sale. They must be giving it out for free, because there's a bunch of people walking around with the audacity right now. And I'm waiting for that sale to be over with. I'm waiting for audacity to be so high priced that they can't even reach out and afford it. But the audacity is audacitying right now. So do what y'all have to do. Do what you have to do, because people been coming and all types of foolishness. And the problem is that, people think that you won't do anything because you haven't done anything, right? Because I understand everyone is not part of the warrior class. I get it. It's fine. That may not even be your temperament. But give them smoke. Spirit said it's fine to give them some smoke. I know you're trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. I have seriously come a long way, because y'all know me. I'm the first one like off with their head. Off with their head, baby. Because I don't have time for that. So, we're in a quieter place now where I don't have to think too much about spiritually firing at people. I mean, I still got some people I have to deal with, because, when you're threatening family and threatening physical violence and harm, oh yeah, you're going to get the smoke. I just haven't decided how creative I'm going to be with it yet. I haven't decided what part of their world I'm going to mess up. So I haven't figured that out yet. Because I give good smoke. I give good smoke. Good lasting smoke. Good generational smoke. Okay, let's see what these cards have to say. Let's see what these cards have to say. All right. Yeah. Interesting. I feel like with some of you, you are sensing changes in your world, especially financially, but why you aren't doing anything about it, I don't know. Okay. And every now and then this message comes up, because it's just what it is. We live in a society where money is important. So I don't know why y'all are out here ignoring the little tidbits, ignoring the messages about finances as it pertains to you and your finances. You better start paying attention to the messages, right? And it's just so funny, because it's just like decision, message, sensitivity. We got the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse. Then we have this conflict, foolishness here, right? So I see this as companies making some types of decisions, companies shaking things up that's going to affect the money, right? Your money, right? Whether you have a store, or it's going to be new policies enacted, or whether you work at some company, some agency, or whatever. The messages are messaging. Okay, you need to wake up. You need to wake up and stop ignoring it. So I don't know who you are, because you are a person You can feel it, you can sense it, but why you aren't doing anything, I don't know. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. Um, yeah, that is true about the audacity right there, girl. Um, but yeah, I don't know why. Stop ignoring it. Okay? We are in a very, very, I don't want to say dire situation, but the planets are out here doing their thing. The United States is experiencing its first Pluto return since the country was founded. Okay. Pluto is about to shake things up. Okay. All these strikes, the the Hollywood people striking, the UPS and the FedEx people striking. I'm hearing about the Amazon people striking on Black Friday, the tech companies laying all these people off. Um y'all better get out here and stop playing around with this information. You know something is up. Why you are not diversifying your financial bonds, why you are not looking elsewhere, why you are, I don't know why you're avoiding it. Stop avoiding it, okay? And this is the thing. I've talked about divination, right? I've talked about being psychic. What's the point in receiving this heads up if you're not going to use it? I've talked about it even on Patreon. Y'all know, y'all read the post. If you receive in the messages, if you can receive them, a lot of people always say like, "Oh, I wish I would have known. I would have did something different." Well, baby, you getting the messages. Why are you ignoring them? Stop ignoring it. Okay, you have the heads up. Do something, diversify your bonds, save your money, sales, whatever it is that you have to do. Look for a new position, start a side business, whatever it is you need to do. You better do it. You better do it, because I was just looking at, you know, like I said, we're in this Pluto return, and Pluto is a long generational. Saturn is long and generational. Saturn gonna be going direct in Pisces. Okay, in a couple of days. Saturn is about restrictions, endings, boundaries, how things manifest here in the physical. I was just looking at something last night about the Panama Canal. There's not enough water down there for these ships and stuff to get through. You know what that means? Higher prices, higher inflations on goods and service, because a lot of the, trade, the vessels, the ships that bring stuff in, y'all better get out here and get on something. Okay? You better do it. Stop ignoring this. Okay? Stop ignoring it. Stop ignoring. Okay? And I think this is a message to take seriously. Okay? I think it's a message to take seriously. Because we've all seen, you go to the store, you go get 5 items, that's $30. It's $30, right? Y'all better start heeding this. Whoever needs to hear this, you better pay attention, and you better do something about it quick. So don't say you didn't know. Don't say, well, I thought about it and I should have. You're getting the messages. I'm telling you too. That's twice now. Third time is really going to be on you if your money and finances start looking funny. So I don't know what else to tell y'all, but that was probably the most serious one. So probably the most serious one. Okay. I'm probably going to pull one more message out and see. Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of stuff on the news, like, it can be fear mongering, but I think that if we have learned anything from the pepperoni that happened a few years ago, if we have learned anything from the pepperoni, we have learned, or should have learned, that things can happen to escalate very, very quickly. So take account of your resources and how you have access to those resources. We had issues earlier in the year with some of the financial institutions. People can't get their money. Do you have cash on hand? And none of this is to fearmonger, right? I'm saying this so that you can properly prepare. If you fail to plan, just plan to fail, okay? I say this so that, because when the pepperoni was happening, right? Mr. Hoodoo's sister, baby sister, came to stay with us for a few months, right? Because she had an ignorant roommate. But we had, the refrigerator full of food, the butler's pantry full of food. We had 2 deep freezers full of food, right? We had plenty of cash on hand because we always keep cash on hand. We had all the resources that we needed, right? I know people were out there fighting for toilet paper. We were not fighting for toilet paper or paper towels or soap or anything. We had everything. We were good. We had our resources. We didn't deal with any of that because we planned. So like I said, this isn't a fearmonger, but this is like, people ask for certain information. They wish they would have known. They wish they would have prepared better. This is the information. This is the information. Right? This is the information. So, yeah, this is the information. So do with it what you will. Check your sphere of influence, check your personal kingdom, see what's going on, see what you can attune and make better, see how you can plan for some of anything. It's wildfires happening out here in California. I was looking at it last night. Some people think they're crazy. Do you have a bug out bag? Do you have a plan if you need to leave? And like I said, this isn't fear mongering. This is preparing. Prepare for anything. Okay? Prepare for anything. Prepare for the worst, but always hope for the best. So, excuse me. One more message, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be on here too long today. So, major rivers within the states that these barges use too. Arkansas River is low. Yeah, we have an El Nino weather pattern going on for the globe this year, which is why the weather has been crazy this year. Yeah, y'all better heed these warnings and prepare. Not to be afraid, but to prepare. Right? Most of us came out of the pepperoni unscathed. Most of us, so we can get through things again. The pepperoni, I think that one is my favorite. Girl, yeah. Now we got to use our code words, right? The pepperoni, right? Yeah, I didn't get pepperoni either. Which reminds me, I have to do my health ritual. Do the health ritual for myself and for my family today, right? Because I do a health ritual every month. Okay. But yeah, I didn't get the pepperoni either. We good. We good. I like that, the pepperoni. Yep, that pepperoni. We all know what happened with the pepperoni. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be the last message, and then I'm going to end the stream. Yeah, last message, and then I'm going to end this stream. I'll probably come back. I know some of you probably have questions you want me to answer. I'll probably have to come back next week for that because I have been I'm getting to the point where I'm going to need another quick spiritual rest, and I feel it, and I don't want to overexert myself. Oh, and one more thing. The week of Thanksgiving here in the United States, I'm going to be closed for business. We're traveling to LA. We're probably going to Vegas. So that entire week of Thanksgiving, Sunday to Sunday, There won't be any personal readings or any personal spiritual consultations or anything like that because we're traveling. I want to relax and have fun. So there's really like 2 weeks until then for you to schedule your readings or consultations or whatever it is with me. And then after Thanksgiving, that week of Thanksgiving, I won't be doing anything. I'll probably still come do something on YouTube or whatever. But as far as personal client stuff, it's a no-go for the week of Thanksgiving. After that, I'll get back to it. But so 2 weeks to schedule your personal consultations, readings, all that good stuff. Okay, so this last message is ooh. See, I'm singing stuff now that my dad would play. I thought him up. I really feel like this message is saying that for some people, and I don't know who this is, but you know who you are. I'm being told that if you were thinking about, is someone spying on you? Is someone trying to look in on you spiritually? Is someone sticking their nose where they shouldn't? I kind of feel like this is like someone using spiritual gifts for what they're not supposed to be doing. So I feel like if you feel like someone has been looking at you or you feel like you're being watched, you're not crazy. This is the truth about it, okay? I feel like some people are being spiritually spied on, okay? So if you're feeling like that, you're not crazy, okay? You're not crazy. Now, I feel like make sure that you remedy this. Make sure that you put up your protections or reinforce them because protection is not a one-time thing. You have to constantly reinforce it. You don't wear your seatbelt once and then never have to wear it again, right? You out here living life every day. You need to reinforce your protections, right? And I kind of feel like whoever it is, you share too much on social media. You share too much. You've given them a window to look in, and you've given them a reason to want to be nosy and spy and use this against someone, right? Um, Make sure you're not oversharing, right? But I kind of feel like you've been thinking about this for a little while. You've been feeling like this for a little while. You're not crazy. Just follow your intuition, follow it where it leads you, right? But make sure you reinforce your protections and just, you know that you know now. They don't know that you know. So with them not knowing that you know, it's a good time to kind of reinforce things and kind of dial things back, right? It's kind of like when you know something and you kind of play the dummy to see what's going to happen, what they're going to potentially do next. Yeah, that's the situation that you should be in. Like I said, put your protections up, but just know that yeah, if you were feeling like that, feel like someone is spying at you, looking at you, like you feel like you can feel it, right? Because a lot of y'all are sensitive but don't want to acknowledge it, but that's another conversation. If you've been feeling that, you're not crazy, you're not making it up. Someone is spiritually spying on you. Now what for? I don't know, but yeah, they're spiritually spying. And let me see. I feel like, okay, making trouble. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they are out here making mischief. Okay. Or planning to make mischief. And I'm not saying they're out here trying to curse you or anything like that. But some people really do stuff out here to see if they can, right? To see what people pay attention to see if they pick up on things or whatever. So just know that they're making mischief, right? So handle that however you want to handle it, but definitely make sure you cleanse and protect and remove items from social media or posts and stuff like that that will bring people into wanting to see what's going on with you. Like social media is great because when there are revolutions happening and stuff like that, the information can spread around the world quickly, right? But you also have the people who disinfo agents, and then you also have people who, use social media to spy on you, use social media to feel some type of way about you when it's really them. They should be um fixing themselves, fixing their life. So yeah, you may want to do that, but you're not crazy. Yeah, they out here trying to unfortunately make mischief. And I don't know who this is, but I smell baking bread right now. I smell like I smell like toast or like bread that's baking. Um Something that's bread, biscuits, toast, something like that, like baking right now. Um So I don't know who it is who has a spirit out there or ancestor or whoever it is that like to bake bread or make toast or something like that. But like cook it to like where it start to get dark just a little bit. It's not burnt. It's not burnt, but it's starting to change color. That's what I'm smelling right now. So whoever it is, tell your people to stop because I'm not eating bread right now, and they're making me want some toast. So yeah. So pizzeria, pizzeria. Yeah, do your protections. Always do your protection. Girl, yeah, do your protections because yeah, people use social media like it was supposed to be, to share moments with people that you don't live close to. But now all these people want to do is spy. They want to single white female you, copy you. They want to peer into your life. They want to use it against you. They want to use your pictures for all types of riffraff. You know, if you've been feeling that from someone, it's not you're not making it up. There are people who like spiritually spy on other people, so yeah. Starry Eyed says, I've been on lunch and working, listening in, but you've been hitting all the things I've been thinking about. Okay, well, good, because that's what these messages are for. It's for the people who need them. Um, messages from Spirit for November. Just things to really, really take a look at, to think about. Um, Yep, they steal your photos. Some people steal people's photos for doing magic against them, right? Um, for real. It is a thing. It is a thing. But some people, just envious. Some people be hating on other people's lives so hard that they unwittingly give you the evil eye. Or, they're looking, you have the incels, you have the dry eggplant people, you have the crazy coochie people. I mean, like, people are weird, right? Humans are weird, right? So, like I said, there's a reason why I don't, y'all might see me like if I made some cookies or we had something to eat, but like my whole like persona and things like that, because I know people are fucking weird. Yeah, so these were November messages from Spirit. I thank you all. Yeah, they're just weird, Kevin. I thank you all for being here. And listening to these messages from Spirit. I'm kind of tired because I worked out twice yesterday. And Mr. Hoodoo and I, we went to the gym. And then we walked around the neighborhood last night. And then, by the time the day was over with, I had over 13,000 steps. My knee is hurting a little bit because I didn't take my collagen. So my knee is hurting a little bit. See, I'm a little tired. But I don't want to tire myself out. So we'll see how I'm feeling today. We'll see what's up. Again, I want to thank you all for being here. I know I'm starting to ramble. I'm hungry too. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for showing up. Like the channel, share the video. We don't know who may need to hear this. Like the channel, like the video, Lord. See, my mind gone. I'm hungry. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, join my Patreon if you want to learn spiritually, magically, right? Because I'm about to start up on get into the herbalism, but I gotta put something in about some of these spiritual laws out here. And then we're gonna eventually have a Patreon only where we're discussing the information so far. And then I gotta teach you all how to actually put together a ritual. Then we're gonna start getting into, other fun stuff, petition papers, like all the other fun, good stuff. Um, and we're just keeping it moving on the knowledge and information train. So I love you all. See you around these YouTube streets. Thank you so much for being here. And have a blessed rest of your Jupiter day. All right, bye. I appreciate you all. Bye.